Snoop town of Karata, the evening drums echoed from a distance as the market women closed their stalls. Smoke from roasted yam and fried fish curled into the sky, carrying with it the scent of daily survival. Families gathered for supper, children ran barefoot in the dusty compound, and elders sat under mango trees, telling stories of the ancestors. In the house of Yandana and Haja Mama, life was not easy, but it was steady. Yandana was a man respected for his honesty. He was not wealthy, but his word carried weight, for the people of Karata knew that when Yandana spoke, he spoke truth. His wife, Haja Mama, was known for her wisdom. Her words were like hidden proverbs, always carrying lessons. They had 4 sons, Yandalu 25 years old, Abubakar 21, Suleiman 18, and the youngest, Bela 15. The family was united in struggle, bound together by love and the teachings of their parents. But among them, Yandalu, the firstborn, carried a restlessness that no one could quiet. The restless brother Yandalu was strong, tall, and sharp-tongued. He had the kind of presence that drew people to him. But unlike Abubakar, who worked in the yam farms with their father, or Suleiman, who had started learning tailoring under a local craftsman, Yandalu disliked slow, humble work. He often said, "What has farming given us? Look at me, 25 years old, and still eating tuwo from the same pot as Bela. I want more. I want to wear the clothes of city men and drive the cars of big people." His father, Yandana, would look at him sternly. "My son, wealth that comes quickly will also leave quickly. A new proverb says, if you run too fast after wealth, you will stumble into a ditch. Work with your hands and God will bless you." But Yandalu never listened. Instead, he found himself in the company of men who paraded themselves as successful. They had flashy clothes, gold chains dangling on their necks, and money that seemed to flow without end. They laughed loudly in the market, bought drinks for everyone, and carried themselves like kings. To Yandalu, they were everything he wanted to become. Abubakar, his junior, once pulled him aside, whispering, "Brother, these men you follow, do you know what they do? People talk in the market. Their money is not clean." But Yandalu snapped, "Abubakar, leave me. You and father want me to die poor. Hey, you want me to waste my youth farming yams while others enjoy life. I will not be like you. I will be greater than all of you." His words cut like a blade, but Abubakar held his peace. The temptation of riches. The so-called friends of Yandalu were not what they seemed. Their wealth came from rituals, theft, and blood money. They never revealed their dark secrets to him, only flashing their riches before his eyes. They told him, "You are a man like us, Yandalu. If you want to join us, you must be ready, but great wealth demands great sacrifice." At first, Yandalu thought they meant hard work or maybe secret deals. But one night, as the moon hung low and pale in the sky, they whispered to him of a ritual, one that required a life. A chill ran through him, but the hunger for wealth burned stronger than his fear. His mind turned restless. That night, he sat in the compound, staring at his younger brothers as they laughed over roasted groundnuts. Bela, the youngest, with his innocent smile, came to him and said, "Brother, eat with us. You always looked serious." Yandalu forced a smile, but inside his heart, a battle raged. The parental warning the next morning, Haja Mama called him as she cooked in the open kitchen. The firewood crackled and smoke rose into her eyes, but her voice was firm. "Yandalu, my son, I see the road you are walking. A mother's heart does not lie. You want money, but you do not see the shadow behind the men you follow. Remember this, if you walk with a thief, you will be called a thief. If you eat with a killer, you will be counted among killers. My son, fear God. What little you have, be grateful for it." Gratitude is what opens the doors of blessing, but Yandalu only sighed and walked away. His father, Yandana, added his own words later that evening. "The world is full of traps. If you chase what you do not understand, you will catch what will destroy you. Still, Yandalu's heart was already leaning toward the glitter of easy wealth. The first dark step one moonless night, his so-called friends came to him again. This time, they did not speak in riddles. They told him plainly, if you want to join us, bring someone close to you. Someone whose blood is pure, only then will your hands open to wealth. Yandalu's heart thudded. He could hardly breathe. Images of his brothers flashed before his eyes. Abubakar, hard-working and suspicious of him. Suleiman, gentle and loyal. Bela, innocent and trusting. The weight of choice fell heavily on him, and that night, as Bela slept soundly under the mosquito net, Yandalu sat awake, staring at him in the dim glow of the lantern. His hands trembled, sweat ran down his face. The voices of his parents echoed in his mind, but the whispers of his friends were louder. That night marked the beginning of Yandalu's descent, but the story of how far he would go was only just unfolding. Because what he did next would shake not only his family, but the entire village of Karada.